The mark of the kingdom versus the name of God. If you do not accept the name, the character or spirit of the animal-minded kingdom of this world into your mind or your actions, you cannot buy or sell the evil things of the world.
Its evil teachings, products, or services.
You will no longer spend your time and effort merely trying to obtain these corrupt things. Moreover, you will realize that you cannot buy the gifts of God, such as His mercy, righteousness, and salvation, by paying for them with your own good works or wealth, nor can you sell them in exchange for temporary, worldly things. If you carry the name of God, you cannot follow the example of Esau. In light of this, the marking of people with either a good or an evil name has been ongoing since the beginning, and it will continue until the end. The only difference during these end times is that the instrument used to mark people with the evil name is the lamb-like power that rose up from among the people themselves, from the earth or mankind. Therefore, this is a time of testing for loyalty, and we are judged based on our choice. But why 666? First of all, the number 6 signifies the rise of both the beast and man from the earth, for they were both created on the 6th day. It also represents the number of days allotted for them to do all their own work, because on the 7th day they must stop to revere the Creator, His presence, and His day. Hence, when compared to God's number, man's number should always be recognized as lesser in value. But what happens if man rebels? What if he values or prioritizes his own number instead? It is written that a testimony must be established by 2 or 3 witnesses to be valid. Picture the value of 666 compared to 7 by repeating it 3 times. 666, it appears far more valuable, and in man's eyes, 7 becomes nothing. The law of buying and selling. Remember the primary way to observe the presence or day of the Lord under the old way of serving God. The prohibition of doing our previous works like buying and selling were forbidden. Now, under the new way of serving God, living life in the Spirit, we must also cease from our own labors to find peace, eternal life, and righteousness. This is because everything has already been purchased for us and given to us for free. Standing ground against the image. Today, everyone is being forced to throw away the good name and accept the bad name, but some will stand their ground because they have not been made blind, deaf, or thoughtless. It is because they were not deceived into serving, honoring, revering, exalting, praising, saluting, glorifying, or pledging their lives to the representation of the world's animal-minded kingdom, a kingdom that holds a seat in every nation, which was fatally wounded, but is still alive. The kingdom that was empowered by Satan and prevented it from being exposed for thousands of years. The people of God during these end times choose to be hated or spiritually killed rather than obey the breath given to this image to speak on its behalf. This image of the kingdom is now installed in every nation in various designs, disguised as a symbol of the nation and its people.